everybody currently is talking about AI replacing translation, right? So no moving, not necessarily moving besides it or accompanying it, but straight on replacing it. And that's a shadow that follows us everywhere, right? But
Yeah.
something that you've been saying and that we have been seeing ourselves is that it's not really that simple, right? So what would you say that is actually changing in the industry right now?
So I think you're correct, is that that's the way that AI is being perceived and in some ways positioned, and in some ways is correct. If you're an occasional user of translation requirements, then you can now get a pretty good version of that through AI. So, for example, I receive emails in Italian quite often, in some other languages, but latterly there's been a lot in Italian. I don't speak Italian. There's a little button that allows me to translate it, gives me what I think is a pretty good translation. So there is no way those emails, I would sort of extract them, send them off to a translation company. So my little button does great for me. However, if that was communication that I was relaying to a patient about some very distressing medical news, I would not be trusting that little button. I would be
Mm-hmm.
still needing to know that the output I get is an exact replica of the what I'd initiated in English or wherever it was. And so for that to happen, I would be needing more than AI. May well be using AI somewhere in the process because clearly
Absolutely.
there's some benefits from it, but certainly not trusting its output in that way. And I think that's the relevant message is that AI contributes, speeds up, can facilitate and enhance a process, but it can't necessarily replace the knowledge, the experience, and the intent. And particularly as we're talking about communication, and communication is core to humans. And so I think that we have to remember and retain humans in that environment and experience.